Next up on Howler for an hour, we have the game To the Rescue. Now this is rather on brand. This is a dog shelter simulator. It actually looks really cute. It is realistic in some ways, so there's like sickness and stuff too, so content warning, euthanasia may also come up, possibly, considering it is running a shelter. But yeah, this looks really cool. There's like a lot of mini games and stuff, and the art style is just absolutely adorable. I don't really play simulator games, but I'll make an exception when it comes to puppos. So yeah, let's check this out. Of course, before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well. And if you really want to help out, come over to Twitch. I'm trying to reach partner, but I need more viewers to do it. So whether you want to lurk or talk, think about coming by, adding that view count, and making a difference, because it would help out immensely. Also, we have a pretty cool Discord community, and I have a Ko-fi link if you want to help directly monetize my content. All those links are in the description, so check them out at your leisure. But in any case, let's go ahead and start a new game and see what this is like. Game mode. Yeah, see, we get... Now, unfortunately, for those that are sensitive to this, you can also like select send away instead. But apparently there's still references to this occasionally. I was going to leave it authentic, going to leave it normal. Realistic, I guess is the best word. Let's begin the story. Yeah, tutorial. Let's see what... I have no idea how to play this, so a tutorial will probably be helpful. Oh, there's an adorable dog running in a circle, but my freaking head's blocking it. Oh. Well, you'll just have to see for yourself if you play it yourself. Choose your character. Okay. Choices. I guess that. And that. Choose your companion. Okay, well, let's see. What are the options? Well, the German Shepherd's good. Oh, is this, Oh, I can't place all these. Oh, what is this? This is a palm? Maybe. Oh. Is he wearing an eye patch? Okay, he wins. But hold on, let's see what else we got. There's some cuties here, but, Wait, is this sort of randomized, or is there just a lot of dogs here, Chihuahua? There's a lot of options. Find a Dalmatian. I think I saw one at the beginning. Oh, there's all sorts. Unfortunately, I don't really know my dog breeds too well. Oh, there's just so many. Oh, wait, hold on. This is basically similar to what a Shadowx is based on. I might have to pick this puppo. Shiba Inu, good choice. There's a lot of options. Look at all the options. Which one possesses the most Shadowx energy? That? Or that? I think this, maybe. I don't know. There's so many. Oh, there we go. Foof dog. I could have sworn I saw a Dalmatian. I think we finally looped. There's just a lot of options. Let's see. There are 3 floof choices that I most identify with. I think I identify this one the most. I'm just gonna name it Shadowx, actually. There we go. Tucker Avatar? I should be Tucker Avatar for this game? Sure, you know what? Why not? Oh. Let me switch it real fast. There. There you go. Tucker Avatar as requested. Yawning Falls. Welcome to Yawning Falls. Okay. Well, Shadowx, it looks like it's starting to actually look like a home. There's still so many boxes to unpack. Without you working too hard, though, huh? Yawn. I agree, Shadowx. I think Yawning Falls seems like a pretty great community so far, especially for yawning. Perfect. I haven't been here since I adopted you while I was driving through a few years ago. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised the area hasn't changed much. I guess we should get back to unpacking, huh? You know what? You're totally right. We do deserve a break. Maybe I'll just sit down on the couch, prop up my feet, and... Did you see that, Shax? It's a dog! I've never seen one of those before. Whatever, they're lost, poor thing. Well, we just can't leave them out there, can we? Let's at least bring them inside and see if we can help. Last to move. Okay. Yeah, maybe a simulator, but there's actual control, too, so... Which I think is pretty neat. What's this? I don't know. Oh, can we, like, oh, okay. Yeah, bucket. So you can pick up stuff. Alright, let's go outside. I can't leave through my garage door? Alright, fine. Using Leash Mode. Leash Mode allows you to handle dogs. It will be activated by holding left shift, or toggle of caps lock. I wonder, actually, what is the controls for controller? I actually didn't realize there was so much interactivity here, so... Ah, okay. Let's try actually using a controller, see if how that feels. I'm not really sure which would be better here. Activate Leash Mode near a dog because an interaction pointer appear. Interact to put the dog on the leash when the pointer appears. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just kind of curious. What are the buttons with? Hello. What's that, Shax? Think we should build kennels to make room for new dogs? Ah, the aspirations. So, okay. Yeah, this might actually work better on controller. We'll see. Okay. Great, it still thinks I'm on. That's fine. Gotcha! Got you on a rope, apparently. Alright, cutie, let's give you a look. No collar. You're cute, but I'm not sure I can handle another dog right now. Sunny Paws Shelter is close by, though. Look, I really can't keep you. Sunny Paws is good, though, I promise. Let's take you over there and see if they can help you find your owner. Also, Tucker Redemption. Poggers! There you go. Tucker would suffer this job. Doesn't he have the guts to euthanasia? Euthanasia? No, probably not. Alright, cutie, this is where I got Shadox. I know they'll help you find your owner and take care of you in the meantime. Plus, my friend Quinn works there. Let's go inside. Now it's not time for the walk. I should go inside the shelter. Okay. I wanted to go for a walk. Oh, hey, Charo. Well, hello there. What's your story? Found them outside my house. I figured you might be able to take them or help me find their owner. I wish we could help, but... we're completely out of room. Look, Blaze, Apple, Molly, Zeo, Bella, Copper, Cha-Cha, Frost, Ichijo, Atlas, Baxter, Rover, Rex, Peta, Gus, Ruby, Ringo. They're all taking up so much space. Oh no! Are you sure? I'm sorry, but we just can't take them. We're out of room. There's nothing we can do except keep taking care of the ones we have and hope for adoptions. Sunny Paws is privately managed, so they can limit how many dogs they take in. There's another shelter a few towns over that I can call. They're open to missions, so they'll take them for sure. But they also have a pretty high rate of dogs they put to sleep, rather than let suffer or live on the streets. Is there any reason I can't just take care of them? Not like an adoption, but like build my own kennel or something? I suppose not. I mean, we don't have a formal foster network set up for anything like that. But I'm certainly not going to stop you. I'll even have you set up something in your garage if you want. If you can wait until after I get off work, that is. That sounds great. I'm sure they won't mind hanging out on my couch in the meantime. Then I'll be there. I can't have much of supplies, unfortunately. We don't really have much to spare. That's okay. I'll pick up some on the way home. Alright then. I'll probably get back. I should probably get back to work. See you later. Oh, I should show you guys this if I can catch it in time. Nope, I can't. There's an adorable loading screen. I will get it. I'll show you next time it shows up. Well, it's not pretty, but I think it'll work. I see you got some food that should suit your guests just fine. Yes, it's the box of kibble. They give you kibble in cardboard boxes now for some reason, as well as provide a way to provide them water. I suppose my work here is done. Thank you so much for your help, especially after a long day at work. Well, sure, I had to make sure this pup was taken care of, didn't we? That's why I have this job. This is my job, after all. If I didn't love it, I'd probably do something less stinky. Anyway, I'll see you later. That is one problem with dogs, stinkiness. I'll be sure to call if anyone comes looking for this little one. Well, let's get you settled, friend. I'm sure you're tired, too. Yawn. Dogs need to stay at the kennel to eat, drink, and sleep. To move a dog to the kennel, approach the kennel with the leash mode activated and a dog on leash. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not yawning because the game's boring or anything. It's because I'm sick. An unfortunate story of my life the last 2 weeks. Alright, confirm. Ah. It seems that confirm has to be done with the mouse. So it still requires the mouse somewhat. I guess I'm going to need to give you a name, at least for now. Let's go with Lightning. Because you're so fast. Great, I'm glad you liked it. Now let's have a good look at you. The more I know, the more it'll be easier to take care of you. Every dog is unique. The C5 toggle folder mode of Y and approach a dog. Okay, let's do it. Is there a way to pass the confirmation screen? I don't think there is. Unfortunately. One just has to use the mouse for that. The mouse that is apparently non-existent at the moment. Great. Alright, well, anyways. Lightning, age 0, size puppy. Breed retriever. Personality traits puppy and high energy. Oh, okay. Food preference, new burrito. Hold on, actually. Okay, it looks like you're just a puppy. Some kind of retriever, too. No, Shadox is not that. You're probably hungry and thirsty. Let's get that taken care of. Dogs need food and water each day to maintain their welfare. Each dog has a preferred food type shown on their folder. Feeding the dog their preferred food will slow how quickly they're killed. Okay, I think this is better on mouse and keyboard currently. Water can be provided using a bucket, which must be filled at a sink. Okay. However, I've lost the mouse cursor because I'm good at breaking games. Just a moment. It's there somewhere. There we go. What's that, Shax? You think you should build kennels to make room for new dogs? I think I'd like the mouse to exist again. Well, that's just me. Hold on a second. Oh no. Don't lose progress. Okay. Food and water. All done. Tomorrow we'll start looking for your owner. Hang in there, little one. Well, we like overfilled that food dish. Alright then. All the people in the stream and chat, nice. Good morning, Shadox. You seem pretty cozy, so I'm gonna check on our other friend. Morning, Lightning. Today I'm gonna put up some posters so we can locate your owner. Shadox will watch you while I'm gone, okay? Beerus. Stop being sick, that's unhealthy. I know, right? This seems like a good spot. Perfect. My work here is done. Wow, okay, we were a little excessive, but alright. Only 5 more stops and I can head home. I think this is my opportunity to show you guys the cute thing. Maybe. Well, not quite, actually. Well, I guess all we can do now is wait. Hello? Charm, hi, it's Quinn. I'm glad I got a hold of you. You still have that stray you found, right? Yeah, why? Great, I think I found the owner. They gave me to the shelter earlier. Apparently I saw one of the posters you picked up in the park, but you weren't home when they called. So they tried Sunny Paws. They left their contact info, so I'll put you in touch. I guess I'm glad you found them, but this little kitty's already really grown on me. Well, there's actually another reason I called. And it would give you lots more chances to make new little friends, like that stray you've been looking after. I'm not sure if you could tell, but Sunny Paws is extremely understaffed. The boss has finally cleared us to get some more help, so we actually have a chance to find homes for these dogs. And I was thinking, you really seem like the right kind of person for the job. You think you might want to come help us out? What's our job? We already have a work apron, so like, which we just kind of wear. Oh, by the way, this is look. Ah! I didn't close it in time. There's an adorable loading animation, but I cannot show it to you guys because I'm not fast enough on the draw to hide my avatar. Charm, you made it. Great timing too. Just about everything is taken care of, so I have some time to show you around. Follow me. First and foremost, here we have the holding kennel. New dogs that arrive will be kept in here until we can place them in their own kennel. It's going to find space for them as soon as possible, so they can have access to food and water. Next here's Chateau de Doggo, also known as the kennel room. As you can see, we try to make the dogs as comfortable as we can. Some dogs are in their own kennels, but others have no problem staying together. As you get to know the dog's personalities and needs, you start to learn who gets along with who. When I think about it, we could probably make some room by moving Ringo into the kennel of Diesel. Well, that's a big kennel, so they both prefer green bites of food, and they don't have any traits that cause fights or other problems if they're together. Why don't you try moving Ringo yourself? Can I, like, look at them first? I want to... How do you do the thing? I guess I'm not allowed to right now. First, what's that, Jax? I can build kennels and buy supplies and upgrades on the computer? What's this do? Oh, yeah, okay, look at that. Dog log. Why do we have 2 dogs named Juju here? Actually, I have a lot of duplicates. Alright, then. But not actual duplicates, because they have different preferences. Or something. Good with kids, peaceful and jumpy. Yes, I have peaceful and jumpy dogs. Wait, what's this? Kennels with stone floors of value toys, I think. Oh, I agree. I hope this is just an aesthetic choice, or we can upgrade it at least. Alright, so... That's a big dog. Carrying thing. Whatever they're called. Alright, so... There we go. Great work. You clearly have experience handling dogs. Let's move on to the supply room. Okay. This is where we keep most of the shelter supplies. Here's the food. We keep 4 different kinds. Dogs have different nutritional needs and preferences, which you can find in their folder. Any food type will meet a dog's hunger needs. However, giving them the wrong type might upset their bellies, so be careful. Sometimes the food are also more expensive than others. Make sure to keep those things in mind when giving food to a dog. This is the tool rack. There are a few things here you might need. First, the poop scooper. Yeah, you need that. When dogs make messes, someone's got to clean them up. That's you. Next, the scrub brush, which is used to bathe dogs. Dogs get really dirty really fast if their kennels have messes in them. Be sure to keep kennels clean with a scooper as much as you can, and bathe dogs as needed. Hey there, Goomy. The most important tool is the bucket, which you can fill in with water at the sink. And use to fill up water dishes in the kennels. Here's the sink we use for drinking water. And here's the bathtub. To bathe dogs, simply move the dog into the bath and interact with them using the brush. Once the bath starts, you can either let it run while it performs other tasks, or stick around and scrub to help it finish faster. How about you give it a try? Peanut stinks. What about Peanut? They're far overdue for a bath. Okay. But I wouldn't really like... Let's see, how do we... Let me actually look at the settings. Look at the controls for a second. Left, right. F the dog folder, okay. See, I wanted to actually inspect this. So, like, these two dogs worked well together. Ringo, why are you outside? Ringo? Ringo, how did you get out? Ringo. You're supposed to be in there. Alright, well, anyways. I just want to know why these two get along, right? So I wanted to use the inspection. How do you actually do it, though? You press E, or... No, E switches your hands. So once you enter inspection mode, how do you actually inspect? I wanted to see why they mixed well, basically. I wanted to look at their stats. Let's see. Dog folder toggle, interact progress, left mouse. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think this is still in early access, so if it's something that's glitching out, I wouldn't be terribly surprised. Play minigames. Oh, what's this? Now you have a play space, you can play with the dogs. Play provides dogs with a temporary happiness boost. Happiness boosts increase the dog's effective welfare for calculating their adoptability, which makes it a great way to get them ready for an adoption. However, the happiness boost will not nullify neglect. Leaving a dog out in the play space will slow the rate at which the happiness boost decays. Start playing a minigame. To start a play minigame with a dog, release them right into the play space with the right mouse button, and interact with them using the ball. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's wash a dog then. Squishy? What a name. Alright, Peanut. Actually, wait. Now that you're out here, can I like... I don't know how to inspect dogs. I'm still trying to figure that out. Oh, I get it. Squeaky clean. I'll go ahead and take it back for you. Now that we got Peanut squared away, let's continue the tour. Okay. Oh, I think something glitched there a little bit. Should I put this brush away? Okay, whatever. Here's our outdoor play space. We take dogs out here to give them some enrichment. We have time, that is. While dogs are out here, we don't give them food or water. But you can play with them to raise their spirits. They don't get to eat or drink, though. Only play, nothing else. Play with dogs out here will give them a temporary happiness boost. Adopters love seeing dogs that are happy and calm. Play with dogs is a great way to help fill in some of the other gaps in care by making them more adoptable for a longer period of time. Try using a toy on a dog in the play space later on if you want. But for now, let's move on to the computer to learn about some admin tasks. I'll just keep carrying this brush around, it's fine. Good night, Beerus. Why am it's very silly, I'm just walking around with this. This is the computer. As a worker here in Sunny Paws, sometimes you'll need to do more than just take care of the dogs. You You have to make sure the shelter is well supplied and managed. First up, the dog log. Including ones that have been adopted or sent off. Let's pop over to the shop. Okay. Welcome to Robetta's Pet Emporium. Frog. Now you might be thinking, and to that all I can say is, regardless, she provides all 4 types of dog food at reasonable prices. And the food will be delivered right away. I also see medicines. Oh, never mind, I'll look at that later. It's great to have such an easy way to resupply. However, make sure to keep an eye on your funds. Our funds. Okay. If we go too far into debt, the shelter can get shut down. Hopefully, you won't have to worry about that too much. For now, try not to go into debt at all until you are more experienced in managing it. Next on the tour is probably the most important part of the whole shelter. The show kennels. Come on. Okay, I shall continue to carry this brush around. Here they are. The show kennels are where the magic happens. And by the magic, I mean the adoptions. When people come to the shelter looking for a dog, they only look at dogs that you show them here. They only have so much time after all, and it's your job to find dogs that they like. Oh, a great timing. Seems the potential adopter has just arrived. Let's go greet them. They'll tell us what they're looking for. I'll follow your lead. I believe in you. Okay, but I still don't know how to... I guess I'll just hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait. I still love to look up the dog's personalities using the log function, but I don't... It just doesn't let me. Alright, let's go. Let's see what the visitor wants. Hi, I'm looking for a small dog. Let me know when you're ready. That's it? It's very basic. If it's small, that's all I care about. Does it rip clothing apart and like nip people and destroy houses? Well, if it's small dog, I don't mind. So the operator is looking for a small dog. I think we have multiple dogs fit that description. Bella, Gus, and I think there's at least one more, but I can't remember. Let's go find them. Bring them to the show kennels. We should make sure to grab the 3 small dogs in the shelter. But remember, we can show the adopter up to 5 dogs. Let's pick 2 other great dogs to show them. I'll leave this up to you. Look at the traits of the dogs, including their size, by the folder, or by browsing the dog log on the computer. Oh, the dog log also shares that. We've decided what dogs to show the adopter. Bring them to the show Kennels Leash Mode. Or you can use ribbons on the dog's kennels as a shortcut. Using the ribbons will teleport the dog straight to the show kennel, and can also be used to teleport them back again if you haven't pulled them out of a leash. That seems way more efficient. How does it work? Beats me. That sure is convenient. Hello, creature. Hope your stream went well. And all we have to do is tell the adopter we were ready. They'll look at the dogs and individually rate them, and we cross our fingers, hope for the best. Ready? Sure, but let me, Oh, now it works. It didn't work earlier, because, yeah. Now, I want to know why these 2 work well together. These 2 apparently are such that they... No. Diesel. Let's see. Purebred and mouthy. Okay. Green bison food. So how do I look at Ringo, then? Oh, that's how. Apparently you just scroll. Go with kids, social. Separation anxiety. I guess they get along because this one has separation anxiety, and so it probably likes to hang out with another dog. I guess that's the logic. Anyways. Let's take Sydney. There. Teleport. Zorro. And Diesel. And Tolly. There's actually quite a few dogs that are small. And, oh, well, I mean, breed exotic. Ooh. What kind of breed is it, I wonder? Could also give a Mastiff. Or a Spider here. Good with cats and drooly. Perfect. It will drool on cats, just the way it should be. Alright, the dogs look ready, so let's show them off. Tell the adopter that you're ready and let's see what happens. Each adopter comes to the shelter with some amount of resistance to adopting. Every adopter comes here resistant to adopt. Alright. Each dog will they look at will increase their willingness to adopt. If their willingness passes their resistance, they will adopt a dog. They are more likely to adopt dogs that will contribute to the most willingness. Good luck. I'll wait here until they're done. Okay. Hi. Are you ready for me to look at some dogs? Yes. Okay, I'll look at the dogs. It went well, though I need to prepare for a trip tomorrow. Oh, fair enough. Good luck with that. Sydney is apparently fucking wow. Look at all the points that Sydney provides. How about Zoro? Is he cool too? Not nearly as cool. Despite the name. How about Diesel? Okay, clearly they're a Chihuahua sort of person. You know? I really love Tolly. Can you get them ready for me to take home? That's one of the dogs you least liked out of them all, but okay, sure. I really thought she'd go for Sydney. Alright, well, sure, let me get Leash Mode. There you go. Can you get them ready? Yeah! What am I doing? Alright, here you go. Okay, Tally, let's get you home. Thank you for your help. I got 250 frog coins. Awesome work! So one more dog that's found a comfy home. That option went really smoothly. Sometimes the willingness of adopters may not quite pass the resistance. In those cases, they won't take home a dog, so it's important to try to make sure each adoption succeeds. Since there are no more adopters waiting, let's head back. Follow me. Okay. I believe that concludes our tour. There are a few hours left in the day before we close up. Be sure you take care of the dog's needs as best you can before the day ends. If dogs' needs get too low, they become neglected, which we never ever want if we can help it. Besides just being cruel to the poor cuties, it may lead to fines that we may have trouble paying. Okay, dokie. I collected that a little while ago, so I'm gonna head home. You got this. Okay. Let's. Oh wait, no. I use this teleport back. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. So, is there a... I guess the dog log is an easy way to check. What's that, Shadox? Dogs have a better chance of being adopted if they have a trait the visitor is looking for. Here, let me look at this, so... I'm curious. So, in the corner blocked by Tucker's head, by the way, is money count, number of dogs in shelter, as well as capacity, the day we're on, and also the time. Also, he's just about to clock out. It's the guy who just clocked out. It's 8:50 a.m. So he works a midnight shift at the Kennel. Apron Mark II. 5 deluxe pad pockets. Oh, it has more pocket size. I see. And more dogs. Leash lets you carry more dogs. Okay. Euthanasia drug. Aw. Own 5. Great. We already have some. Wonderful. And some stuff that fixes different diseases and roundworms and shit. Okay, sure. Alright. Let's, no reports. Good. So let's see. So if I go through this dog log thing. They're not sick, by the way, fortunately. It looks like sickness is a thing they're having. No, it's just... They have no sick next to sick, so they're good. But what I'm curious about... is, like, do we... Are the stars? Is that an indicator of, like... Are the stars will, like, indicate their general wellness? Or is that how that works? So, should I maybe... go play with the dogs of 1 star or something like that? Shrug? Alright, let's see. Yeah, it seems like I might be right about that. Oh, one hungry dog. Who? Who'll be hungry? Oh, I was hoping that there would be an icon over their head or something. Alas, I am incorrect. I guess I can use the dog log. Status. Now I'm just trying to figure out how you find this information out exactly. Let's see. Oh. Well, Turtle is kind of just hanging out here where he probably should be in an actual... Put him in a kennel. Let's see here. Yeah, here. There you go. You got food. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that food okay with you? Let's see. No, not that one. Oh, you can tell which one it is because... Okay, yeah, I see now. Alright, I get it now. Shax is all-knowing? Exactly. I was correct though. There are icons above their head if they're having a problem. Let's you know what? Let's wait a second here. Hey Juju, come here. Let's try this out. I want to play ball. Ah, that's how you do it. Okay. Pet the dog. Move the cursor and scratch to find the itchy spots. Okay. Got it. Did I win? Or did I lose? Can't quite tell. Well, he seems happy. Try it again. It's tricky, actually. Gotta get the right part of that floof. Once you have it, though, it seems to just stay that way. Oh, no, it does change. Okay, cool. So now that I did that to Juju, is he like... So he has a little boost there. Okay, I see. Neat. So we can just take a dog, bring it out here, grab the ball, and do whatever. Let's see. Move around through the ball as many times as you can. West to move, left bounce button to interact. Okay. Seems like it's in my best interest to rebound it off the wall for more points. Can you leave a multiple dog? Yeah, but they will get hungry apparently. Like you can't feed them out here, so. There you go. So I figured I'd do this in little bursts. See what the minigames are. More throw. I'll learn how to speedrun this one. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. See, I'm really skilled at this. You lost money, why? Upkeep costs? Food costs? Something like that, probably. I just got an insane experience. Yeah. Okay. What I like about this simulator game is that it does, like, it's more than just looking, you know, scrolling around a menu. It's actually, you know, a thing. We'll be doing some updates on the, oh, tab. Let's see here. Unexpected costs. Oh no, the shelter got stuck with some extra fees tied to some paperwork. Okay, that explains that. New dog arrived in the shelter. Turtles waiting in the holding kill, being situated so we're comfortable. New trait. Peanut gained a new trait. Drooly. Nice. Oh, another new dog, Mackenzie. Alright, let's take a look. So we can look at that update feed to basically see what we're doing. Hello, Mackenzie. Let's look at your information. You have no traits whatsoever, and you eat R&J. Okay. Well, you gotta share a kennel, so I'll put you in with... Oh, I gotta clean the kennels, actually. Actually, hold on. You also have no... They don't prefer the same foods. There's gotta be another one that prefers R&J, right? I'll clean up their... I know they're all dirty. I need to pair these two. Okay, here we go. This should work out. Yeah, this should be fine. No. Put there. No, what? Whoa! Alas, he's loose. So stop. Mackenzie, no. What? Mackenzie, please. Mackenzie. There we go. I just tried to pair you with another dog that shares the same food preferences as you. Jeez. Actually, wait. Can I even... Maybe I can't place them there because I don't have... Wait, I don't have enough room! What do I do in this situation? Ah. Right, Alright, and have a nice run of things, Mackenzie. Hello, I don't have time for you. One moment, please. Alright, cool. I must clean things, and I'm doing a horrible... Okay, scooper. Drop that. No, not that. God damn it. Alright. Oh, I got room with Tulip. I didn't even notice. I don't think they share the same food, but screw it. It's fine. Where did that dog go? There he is. No, fucking Mackenzie. Why do you keep doing this to me? No, come here. Mackenzie, you are a little zoomer. Stop it. No! I didn't want Diesel. God damn it. Mackenzie. No! Mackenzie, it's so hard to catch you when you do that. Oh my god. No! No! Stop going between the Oh my god. This fucking dog. No, no! Ah, it's a lot easier to grab. See, no. Okay, you know what? Have fun. You don't get food until you let me put you in a kennel. Just saying. The day is ending in 10 seconds. Don't worry about it. Just gonna wash the dog. Where'd the brush go? I still have it. I lost $50. I lost money because I did overtime. How does that make any sense? Well, at least the dog's cleaned up. Let's see, what's that? Wait, what room were you in? Oh, you're thirsty? Oh man, I wish I could fucking help you with that, but you know, you don't let me put you in a fucking kennel, so I guess not, right? No, I want to switch. I hate you so much. You know what? Have fun! I'm going home. I don't want to lose more money to overtime, however that makes sense. How does one... Clock out the computer reports tab when you're at the end of the day. Computer reports tab. Oh, this. I have no idea what's going to happen to that dog. Because it's just running around the shelter. I lost a lot of money. I probably should have adopted to that one guy. Adopt a Tully. Yeah, sure. Okay, that's nice. Let's keep going. So what happened to that one dog? Okay, I'm gonna immediately mess with the visitor. I have absolutely no idea what happened to that dog. Okay, what do you want? Actually, wait, no, what do you want? What kind of dog do you want? I'm supposed to get information from you. Try to find what kind of dog they're looking for. Wait, was that a lost dog? Looking for a lost dog. Wait, hold on. That's what you get for mashing. I don't think I mashed that. I'm pretty sure I didn't actually mash through anything there. They were just like, hey, I'd like a dog. Let me know when you have one for me to look at. Alright, you know what? You get some random fucking choices then. How about that? Oh my god, there's too much to do. You. No? You? Oh, I already did 5. Okay. One neglected dog, one welfare wait. There's too many things going on. Hi, I'm ready for you. Get the fuck over there. I have no time, Granny. So don't worry, I'll just stand here and look and watch you do things. Yeah, I have a feeling it's just not going to work out unless there's a dog that's really, really good points. Uh-oh. If this dog doesn't provide at least 2 stars, I think we're screwed. Okay, good. I think we're good. Okay, good. Yeah, I feel like there's a hell of a lot going on at once, and I don't know. Turtle. Yeah, sure, let me... Here, have Turtle. Go. Where did I put those awards? Oh, there they are. Okay. Back. Welfare critical. Hold on, please. Yeah, but I also have a visitor. Hello. You're looking for a dog that's purebred and dog-tail. Okay. One moment, please. If I enter the computer, maybe time won't advance. Purebred and dog-tail, huh? Okay, let's see. That would be... I think it's a lost dog situation. What if I don't have a dog that's purebred and dogtail? What then? Actually, wait. I have precisely one purebred dog, and none of them have a dogtail. Yeah, Diesel and then some random ones, I guess. Wait, I have an idea. Oh, this is smart. Mackenzie, come here. You're probably the neglected dog, Mackenzie. Come here. I'm not even trying to neglect him. He just won't let me catch him. I'm trying my damnedest, man. But, like, literally, I just can't catch him. And he keeps going between the alley. I think he's just gonna die like a fucking idiot. Because I can't catch him. There! Fucking finally! Eat that fucking food. I don't even care if it's the right brand at this point. Hi, I'm ready for you to look at some dogs. Fucking hell. There's Diesel. That's the one that's purebred. Oh, that should have been more stars. Oh, okay, because I gave the... Oh, the stars are extra if it meets their requirements. I see. Hey, this guy's... Oh, great, I gave him the stinky dog. Which doesn't seem to have bothered him whatsoever. Okay, then. Watch him take Gus home. Like, I like the stinky one. Oh, wait, Squishy did have a dog tail. It didn't say that in the dog log, though. Watch him take Gus. Juju. Okay, that would have been funny, but... Alright, here, have Juju and get out of here. I have work to do. Okay. Oh my god! Stop it! You know what? Actually, the visitors are kind of useful, though, because they kind of get rid of the frickin'... A large dog that's quiet. Okay. Let's see. So I want to go for large dogs that are quiet. Well, I have a few dogs that bite. Does that count? Their bite is worse than their bark. They are quiet. Let's see. I don't think I actually have any quiet large dogs. No, I don't seem to. Tucker. Hello, I'm your daycare helper. So how are you Pokemon doing? The dogs. Tucker confused. What the hell was that readout? I don't even understand what I was doing. I don't have time to Tucker about his dogs are dying. Juju was a dog you like least out of. He likes what you like least is what you most should have. I don't know. This should be easy though, because since every one of these dogs is large, they'll get an extra star. This should be easy. Haha, lark. We've been down to the shadow, they can clean a load of there if it takes like... Yeah, we don't have time! You know, I really love Tulip. Can you get ready to take me home? Yeah, sure. Get out of here. Honestly, the more visitors show up, the less dogs I have to deal with. So I'm okay with this. I didn't realize the whole extent of the game would be how quickly can I get rid of these dogs so they stop bothering me. But it kind of ended up being that. Give me the fucking swoop. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just need to clean. Here's the dumb thing, too. They each have different food preferences, so I feel like I'm going to really struggle to actually keep them properly fed with the right food. You know? Yeah, I can just leave it there. Okay, that's a much better place to leave that. I don't want the bucket. I mean, I do need the bucket, but I'll just have to poop scoop out here too. Hold on, I at least need to get them water. Ah. You know what? Hold on. Yo. You're looking for a dog that's low energy. What? Low energy. Okay. Do you mean submissive? Shrug? Quiet? Quiet might work. Peaceful. Okay, so here's a dumb thing though. I need to like kind of write it. You know, I gotta write it down. Like, okay, we're gonna do Aiko. We're gonna do Bella, I guess. We're gonna do Kaja, because they're quiet even though they're a puppy, which is surprising. Quiet puppy. We're gonna do Tracker, I guess. Just going for submissive traits now. And Kayla, I guess? Sure. Kayla, Tracker, Bella, Kaja, and Echo. Like, it does feel like there's too much to do, though, you know? There you go. The most important thing is to just get rid of as many dogs as possible so there's less to do. I think. Top left one's glitching a log cycle. Nice. Oh, this guy's bar is kind of big. I don't think it will make it, actually. Maybe it will, I don't know. Oh, wow. I'm getting a lot more stars than I expected here. Bella, sure. There. Every time somebody adopts, that's one less animal for me to have to deal with. Alright, I would love to just, who's stinky? Gus, you're stinky. Gus, hear me. Let's unstink you. Okay. No, not in the sink. I could put you in the sink. You are very small. Where's the brush? Oh, I have it in my inventory. Do you don't see a Vitz list, though? Just kind of going crazy on the right there, or the left there? Like, there's so much going on, man. And I don't know how to feed them properly. like, I don't have time to, like, double check, like, oh, what food do they prefer? I don't need to check, I need to look this over. It's like, I don't have time. Actually, wait, no, the bold color kind of clues me in. I just realized that. Okay, yeah, that's right. So there is one way to tell. What? Wait, is there another visitor? No. For once, there isn't a visitor. Still have a filthy dog somewhere, though. Yeah, who? Oh, we have an empty slot, actually, now. Yeah, you know what? Actually. You. Here. Ah, you're stinky, okay. You there. Spider, come here. It seems like a pretty good game, but it really does throw a lot of shit at you. Like, look at my day's ending. It's like, no, don't end! I'm just gonna work overtime, doesn't matter. I don't remember what food is what for these dogs at this point. Whatever. Doesn't... You know, I don't really care. If they get sick, I'll switch out their food. This seems fine. I haven't even managed to give them all water, keep in mind. Which I feel is kind of... Give me the water bucket! The water bucket's broken, I can't pick it up. Alright, you know what? I'll end the day. That's fine. The food bowl, I think you have to manually select it or something. I don't know. It's a lot to keep track of. No. Might as well do a little more cleanup. Did I lose slightly less money today? Hello? Hi, I'm gonna walk up to you. Hello, welcome to Sunny Paws Shelter. This is my poop scooper. I'm just gonna hold this. We're just about to close, so would you mind coming back tomorrow? Oh, I'm sorry to bother you at the last minute. I was hoping to catch you when you weren't busy the other day today. Let me introduce myself. I'm Aaron Avila. Surely you know of me. A wake-up call for Yawning Falls? Sorry, not ringing any bells. We did just move back here. I'm the mayor. Well, it's an honor to meet you, Mayor Avila. I'm pretty new here. Just moved to town. Oh, well, we're happy to have you. Especially your work supporting the community by helping out here at Sunny Paws. That's actually why I'm here, actually. I'm on a mission. A mission to make Yawning Falls the best community it could be. As part of that, I'm in charge of a new pilot program. We'll just secure some funding to help improve the community. So in the next few weeks, we're planning to begin construction on a brand new municipal open admission dog shelter. That sounds fantastic. What does that have to do with me? Well, I see we need someone to help get the shelter on its feet. Someone who really cares about dogs. We are confident will help the shelter grow. Someone like Quinn? Ask Quinn and they suggested you. They've been so impressed with you here at Sunny Paws and said you'd be perfect. Yes, I had a corgi right around for about 24 hours, completely free of the... But, you know, I'm really good. So what do you say? Are you ready to take this opportunity to the next level to find homes for every lost dog in the Yawning Falls? 2 days, and also I lost a lot of money the first day. Oh, here. No. Ah, it didn't close it in time. There's a cute loading animation, but I never get to show it to you guys. Nonetheless... This game seems cool, but it seems like you could easily get overwhelmed by it too. I do admit, it's kind of weird that I thought we were actually gonna like... Wow, this is incredible. Not bad, huh? Your very own shelter. It's kind of weird that we like started working at the Sunny Paws. I thought we were gonna stay there, but apparently not. It's not quite ready yet. It's just one more thing to do. You do the honors. Name your shelter. Something silly. Silky Slurp Shelter. It's perfect. Before I head out, I should probably recap the plan going forward. Now, we talked about this already when you first agreed to head the operation. It doesn't hurt to make sure we're on the same page, you know, for posterity. So, the pilot program runs for 8 weeks starting today. At the end of that 8 weeks, we'll be evaluating the success of the shelter. How well you do reflects on me, my administration, the whole community of Yawning Falls. No pressure, then. Some pressure, so everybody's interested to make sure you succeed. The good news is you won't be doing it all on your own. I'll be stopping by and checking and see how you're doing. Oh, thanks! I thought you were going to say I had some other coworkers which I can automate tasks to. Nope! You're still in charge, though, which means you have to keep an eye on the shelter funds as well as shelter reputation. Shelter might shut down before it has a chance to succeed. Remember, you can dip it temporarily into debt. If you reach 1,000 under, the shelter will be forced to shut down. I'm very short, I just realized. Be sure to keep an eye on your funds at all times. Okay. Reputation is just as important as fun. Why do I keep glitching out? The shelter's reputation is based on a 200-point scale from minus 100 to 100. Negative reputation generally means the community is losing trust in the shelter's ability to help dogs. You lose reputation by treating the dogs poorly, or by being dishonest. However, just like getting lots of can I embezzle money now in this game? Like what? Dishonest? Just by getting lots of dogs adopted successfully, you can increase your reputation. That gives me an idea. I'll give you some challenges I can check on to help you grow the shelter. For the first challenge, you see if you can get reputation to 30 points. It may take a week or two to get there, but you can perform lots of adoptions and take on good care of the dogs. You'll get that in no time at all. Now let me show you some new things you'll be able to do as the manager of Silky Slurp's shelter. You really like to talk, don't you? She's yammering away. There are a few things you're probably familiar with from working at Scipaws, like the dog log in the shop. First, let's talk about shelter construction. Oh gosh. Shelter construction menu. Be able to build and place new kennels, expand the rooms in the shelter, purchase land for more space, decorate, and add other improvements. Okay. Specify the shape, size variant you would like to build. Spend the monies. Place item on the blueprint. And then press the checkout button to confirm. Okay. If you'd like to remove something from the shelter or cancel something you have queued, you can use the demolish tool, which is behind my head, but it's there. You'll need to build kennels to accommodate dogs that arrive at the shelter, which can get expensive. That being said, expanding and upgrading the shelter is a great way to use extra funds. So basically, I have a much smaller shelter now, which much lower capacity of dogs. Honestly, that's a good thing. Let's look for options for gaining some of those extra funds. Here's some you are familiar with, but there are some new tools. Okay. Completing milestones will earn small amounts of money for the shelter. Head to the tab to check on milestone progress and then plan for ones you want to complete. So with milestones, grants provides an extra boost of funds. However, they function a bit differently. Meet the conditions of the grant. By the end of the week, you'll receive the reward. Some grants can be difficult, but can provide large amounts of funding. Meet my reputation goal by the end of the week, you'll get an extra bonus courtesy of my personal funds. Alright. That's about it in terms of new stuff. I know it's a lot to manage, but it's just part of the job. Remember, your first task is to try to hit 30 reputation. You said this like 5 times. I know. Facilitate adoptions and take good care of the dogs, and you'll be there before you know it. First group of dogs is waiting for you in the shelter holding kennel. You may recognize some of them. They're mostly overflow from Scipaws. Are they still stinky and underfed? Hopefully not. We'll need to build them kennels using the shelter construction menu. With that, I'll leave it to it. I believe in you. Okay. He's finally done talking. Exposition! But I think this is a good stopping point for me. Since we got pretty much introduced to everything there. And also, I'm kind of over the timer. So, what do I have to say? Well, To the Rescue's tutorial things, like, sends you into the deep end with a giant shelter with tons to do. I also don't know how you'd manage a shelter of that size, unless you can hire other people. I feel like that should be a thing. You can hire other people, and they'll just, you can set them to a task, like, just clean up the kennels if they have poop in them, or something like that, or just bathe dogs. If you could hire people, that would be really good. Otherwise, I don't know how you're supposed to manage a really giant kennel. It sounds kind of impossible. It's a really cool game, though. I really like this. Honestly, it's just nice to see a dog-related game on Howler for an hour that isn't just some sort of cash-in. This is clearly... There's clearly a lot of work put into this. The art style is adorable. I recommend this game. it might be a little bit much to take care of, like... But then again, I'm not very experienced with simulators, so it being overwhelming is not necessarily an indicator of a problem. I'm not the best at multitasking in simulator games, so take a grain of salt out of that. But anyways, that was To the Rescue. And if you like dogs and you like simulator games, I do think you might have something to look forward to in this. Go check it out if you feel like it. Though I suppose the best way to end a game like this is